I'm not points. I don't care about points. Yikes. Oh my god. I'm trying to give your customers water because you guys take 20 minutes to give someone their order. Now they're playing like Russian war music. All right, I'm gonna hand that guy 30,000 waters. They care that much about me having points. I already have 1,000 because I purchased them. I'm gonna get 1,000 more just off giving you water. Alright, gave him 3 waters. You guys should come in now. So I'm in the kitchen. Alright, I'm gonna get a couple more points. I need to get 3 more points. Oh god, I messed up. Right here! No. I'm on my hoverboard. I was all the way over here. Alright, I have made my grand escape. I was in line. What? Wait, I was levitating. I gotta make this quick. Oh god. Stealth mission. I'm halfway underground. They will not see me like this. Alright, there's a water and there's a water. I gotta get out of here. I've been banned. They banned me. I feel like all their customers at this point starve because they have so many issues with each other that they can't get their customer their meal. That's why I gotta come in with the water, guys. Come on. Right, excuse me, pardon me. I want to actually try to serve someone without them like freaking out on me. That's why people freak out so much. You have to wait. I think you have to wait your turn to actually get up there. Here, I'll wait.
12 seconds later.
I'm getting really bored of waiting. So look, now she takes her place. It's a very organized process. There's just way more employees than there is customers. Oh my god, I'm almost up. I'm almost up. Here, go up! Please. Oh my god, this girl, you're giving her a warning. Dude, it's taking so long to get some customers. Speaking of customers, you better be a customer for me or else I'll block you from this channel when the merch comes out. Is that how you sell things? Alright, I'll give you guys my my intro. Aloha, welcome to... My name is Fatmus. How many people are in your party, and would you like indoor or outdoor dining? That's normal, right? They're not gonna freak out on me for that, are they? I might just steal one of their customers, because this is too much to handle for me. Oh my god, this guy just cut us in line. I'm almost up, oh my god. Booth grill or T-ball? I don't know what a T-bale is, so I'll ask it anyway. I'll just hope they don't ask for it. Yes, please order our food. Aloha, welcome to... My name is Fatmus. How many people are in your party? Great. Would you like indoor or outdoor dining? Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Outdoor. Come with me. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Right here, please. Alright, would you like some... I wish I had a gun. Would you like some time to look at your menu? Yes, please. Alright, I'll be right back with some waters then. Finally, I can give them water. This guy, wait. Man, all I'm trying to do is he was just drinking the customer's drink. Alright, they want lemonade now. Sure thing. You know what? Take another water. How do I become south? Get out of my face, woman! I'm busy! God! Oh my god! I would like the miso soup, please. They just ignored that. Alright, it's going to take 20 minutes for that. Alright, you want chicken? 30 minutes now. Alright, I'm going to get them the special seating and see how they like it. I'm going to just take them into the river. Here, we got to get these people out of our restaurant. They got their waters out. I'm going to throw them for a loop with this one. Alright, so the island. They never come back! You're not welcome back! Neither of you! You overboard. Alright, don't mind them. Alright, they're here again. Hey, aloha, welcome to Koa. Hello, I'd like to one, Harley, you know it costs some money to get Next. Here, Harley, here's a water. Here's our Hopi. I'm trying to be nicer now. What's the best seat in the house? By the dock. I don't know. Hey, what's going on up there? Okay, there's one way I can find out. All right, here we go. What were you two doing? Hey, you hear me? Hey, your girlfriend's dead now. Yeah, who do you love now? You love me? You love me the entire time. Hey, you will never love again. Oh god. This gun deletes anything in sight. So if someone like locks their door, I can just go like this. Like, look, hey, you don't even have a door. You don't even... you don't even have anything. Stop having that car. Stop having those wheels. Stop having your soul and your life and happiness and family. Come on, stop it. There are people in there that aren't letting you in. How dare they? Oh god! That's what you get for not letting strangers It's called friends. Yeah, you were saying. Oh no! She just jumped this. This guy was fake. What? This guy's walking normally. He's sprinting. Why that bad guy? No, delete your muscles. This thing's like extremely loud too. It probably doesn't come off in the video, but like it hurts my ears if I do it too much. If you haven't caught the news, Plague Crate, Roblox canceled Plague Crate. You click it, it's gone. So I'm just doing my due diligence as a fellow Robloxian, and I am just deleting everything else that is in this game. No, really, I hope I hope it comes back, because I don't know why they get deleted. All right, so what's going on is they make banners, Jackbox, sketchy stuff, and then they got rid of them. Oh, okay, look. Your account has been terminated for repeatedly violating the terms of service by selling Robux for real-world so like selling Robux for real money. I have repeatedly violated the terms of service, not by selling Robux, but by being a bad human. Update, all people involved are having the case escalate. Who just... Stop! There you go. That's the last time I'll do it. But until then, I'm gonna have to delete everything. Hey, no more animals. Oopsies. No more tree. No more. All right, you can be my boyfriend. Oh, whatever, man. Just don't do it. No! No being my boyfriend anymore. There is nobody there. There is now somebody there. Get him! I can't respawn. I think when I delete a person, it gets rid of them for a while, I think. Let me just check if there's anything I forgot. No drive-through. Yeah, no McDonald's. I can't respond. I can only watch you cause pain to this world. No more movie theater. No. Hey, get out of there. No more somebody's father watches Sisters Bro. I love this channel. I love Sisters. What? Okay, wait. Sisters Bro. Okay, it's YouTubers. It's like 10-year-olds who get like way more views than me. Why? We lost our cats. Well, that sucks. Oh, we might have found the clue where... Oh, so they found their cat. Oh, I got an idea. I'm Bro from Sisters Bro. Hey, I'm Bro from Sisters Bro. Watch the Sisters Bro. Oh, what a coincidence. I'm Bro from Sisters Bro. No, you are not. Yes, I am. I will kill you, woman. I love Sisters Bro. Well, actually, I'm Bro from Sisters Bro. Are you excited? I love that channel. I don't think you understand. I am that channel. I will shoot you. Gasps. Oh, wait, is she gasping at me threatening her life? Run. Wait! I'm Bro from Sisters Bro! Give me my credit. What's his name? I'm Ronald. I hear you. I'm Ronald. Wait, yeah. Ronald. I also have a son. My parents, they're not going to publish this video. Your screams won't be heard. But the other day, Sewer Roblox said I'm Bro from Sisters Bro. You look totally different. They were a liar, and I murdered them. You will never hear from them again because I am Ronald. Okay! Where's Karina then? Or Karina? She is looking for our cats. There we go! I'm using that brain knowledge. Yeah, tell her to join. Actually, I hit her and she's crying. You didn't watch the video! No, I am the video. Tell her to take a break. A break from crying? Alright, how about this? Wait. If I was Sisters Bro, would I be able to do this? Alright, you're gonna... your life is gonna be ended. Wait, look at this! Would I be able to shoot this woman? Oh my god! No more house! I told you I had a gun! No more Jeep Girl. I'm Bro from Our home! I'm Bro from Sisters Bro. Do you believe me yet, woman? I will kill you and everyone you love. See that? See that? See all of this? All of this! Yes! She believes me now. You know, now what do we do? You know, you're meeting your favorite YouTuber. What should we do? Yeah, look at this girl having a good day over there. I want to see Karina too. I got a surprise for you. Right here, Karina is playing now. As you can see, I'm Karina. This is her. Where is she? Me. I want the both of you to play on your accounts. The voices in my head tell me to do terrible things. Ah! Run! Ah! 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 I'm canceling Sisters Bro after that one. do something way worse than I've ever done before. How are they so good at YouTube and they're so young? They're literally gonna grow up to be movie stars while I am just some pathetic 22-year-old playing Roblox in his room. They live in a mansion. Good for them. Or should I say good for me? Because I tell people that I'm them. So I'm also benefiting off their channel. On topic, you know what's really cool? They only post a few times a month. So it's not like these kids are like working like these long hours. You know, like those channels where like the kids are doing daily videos where it's like, hey, go be the kids, go enjoy yourself. They get to have everything in life. Like in a good way. They have a very good life balance and I respect them and I respect their parents. Sorry, I know that was kind of a tangent, but no, I feel like some people will get carried away with the YouTube thing and they'll make their kids, you know, be on their videos every single day. And that can be unhealthy. Good for them. And they're doing great. I'm doing great. I am them. Hey, I'm so famous. I'm both of these guys. See them? I have a gun. What a powerful thing to say. That's my little smile on my face. Look at my gun. I have a gun. Are you protecting her? Look at this. See that? Jesus Christ. Yes, good job. Oh, she's crying. Were you holding a poo-poo? I will delete your poo-poo. Oh, no, I'm good. Tyvon, that's hot. Thank you, Tyvon. Tyvon, that's hot. Fire right here. Oh, I definitely missed. I'm sorry, Tyvon. That's not hot. What I just did, not cool. You're under arrest. Call me. Fine. Or maybe he meant under arrest. Who knows? I don't want to be under arrest. By the way, I know I keep saying this. I want everyone to like try to be as safe as possible. Keep washing your hands. Don't touch your face without washing hands. It's not a joke. Then everything's okay. So you guys just wash your hands. You know what? Jacob is no more weapon. I gave him a gun and he hasn't moved in like a minute. I think his brain just I don't know. Just like short-circuited. I'm breaking out of here. Yeah, he still isn't moving. He just doesn't know what to do with it. This should be like a betting game. Like you shoot the house and you don't know how many people are in there and you have to guess how many people are in there. Did you guess? Oh god. For some reason they put a hole here. No! Don't do that. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not responding to any comments anymore that don't address me as Sisters, bro. Yes, buy one of these houses. Buy the house. Eating Oregon. April Rose, are you okay? Hey, guys, you're the best bodyguard I ever had. Well, or you might be you're my first one. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, man? There's no one there. Get them out of here. Dude, there was no one there the entire time. It was a figment of your imagination. This house? What house? That tent? Nope. It's running faster. Alright, I'm gonna guess 2 people are in this red house. 0. She's like looking around like, where is everything? Why are you ringing the doorbell? I feel like it's traumatizing this girl. Nope. Oh, you love me? Why are you crying? Kit Kat, your world is falling apart. Oh, she has turned fat. Oh, she has turned small. I am your dad. The guy pointed
all the wrongs I create yet again. Luigi 2 then sent out his Rhydon, who was stanced up as if it was time to give our starter his very first moment in the spotlight in over 40 days. And to my surprise, this felt doable. Literally everything leading up to this moment would suggest otherwise, but here we are, with the lone executor standing in our path. Damn! Imagine if you had a Pokemon who could flamethrower. So with one final Hail Mary to throw, Funko Pop would put him to sleep so Savoir could do what she does best and save the entire run.
Yes. No, we have to beat it. We have to beat him. We win!
Yeah, there's no way.
We win again! Woo! Everything.
My very first Nuzlocke. Despite having Brayden in the call, I still won. And just like that, I have completed my second Nuzlocke, and god damn it do I feel proud. I took the high road so many times, especially when it was absolutely the wrong decision to make. Yet here I am, dancing on Luigi 2's grave. while also paying respect to the countless jobs we've created for this cemetery. So yeah, that went better than expected. And hey, you know what? I'd love to do it again, but my doctor said because of my very poor heart, this amount of stress could kill me if I ever did it again. So feel free to subscribe because, as you know, I'm known for making very poor decisions. Kids usually dream of one day becoming a president or an astronaut or even just successful. But me, I wanted to beat Sonic Adventure 2. As a child who loved games, I was not very good at games, so my parents got me every guidebook they could in hopes of helping their stupid child. So imagine my surprise when the Sonic Adventure 2 guidebook started revealing all these seemingly optional power-ups and even a bonus level at the end of the game. But I was 8 years old and cynical because I was burned before. My best friend, Noah, in the 3rd grade convinced me that Sonic was in Melee and Mickey Mouse was in Mario Party 5, and I believed it. So when I heard that there was a level in the game that I've never heard of, finding footage online of it was simply not going to be enough. I just had to see it with my own eyes. However, I was sadly not skilled enough at the game to get the required A ranks on every single mission in the game. But now I am 27 and technically unemployed. So let's gather all 180 emblems in this game and see if Green Hill Zone is real. So let's start with City Escape. I mean, we all love this level. What a warm introduction to one of the games of all time. And if you don't know, for every level you beat, you get one emblem. But if you get a B rank on it, that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace to your entire bloodline. Because you get an emblem at the end for completing every level for a character with an A rank. So, I guess we'll be back, and no, before anyone asks, S ranks do not exist in this game. People in my chat kept asking, and it was like, no, then the mission would be get all of the S ranks. Yeah, whatever. A ranks are always going to be decided by one of two requirements. Score or time. Or with the secret third option by collecting every single ring inside of a level to get a guaranteed A rank, but that's too hard. More times than not, it's going to be score though. Sometimes this means defeating certain enemies, collecting the emeralds quickly, or maybe getting a bigger combo with your War Machine mech. But after City Escape, it was time for the first boss of Bigfoot. This doesn't give you any emblems, but you still have to murder the pilot before moving on to Wild Canyon. After a weird and sexually charged scene with Rouge, Knuckles, and Eggman, I guess, I was dropped off and quickly had to find 3 shards of the Master Emerald, which, if you find them fast enough, it's the easiest A rank of your entire life. Not super fast, but this is a marathon, not a sprint. And that's what I'm telling myself. Oh shit, never mind. Now it's time for Tails and Stern to shoot Eggman and break into a high-security prison. For these levels, it's all about comboing multiple enemies and making sure you find the golden beetle worth 1,000 points hidden in every single level to make sure to get the A rank. One less level to come back to. So after Amy breaks Sonic out of jail, that's right, he got arrested after that boss fight. Now he can experience genuine peak of a level, Metal Harbor, which grants us the first upgrade of Light Dash. When you line up behind a bunch of rings, sometimes you'll collect them in a quick dash. Emphasis on sometimes. You also get a lot of points by cheating enemies together and destroying actual aircraft as they approach you. The tricky part is that you can escape by grabbing onto this rocket, but for some reason there's a secret backpack that gives you even more points. Oh my god, we're moving. Oh baby. Holy shit, first try what I say. Also, if you held a gun to my head and asked me to recite this entire cutscene from memory, I walk away unharmed every day of the week. The only point of this boss fight is making sure you know how to mash right before entering Green Forest. I know I'm spending a long time talking about each level, and there's essentially 180 of them, but this is a long run, and it's going to be a long video. I'm sorry, and thank you for your time. So after blowing up Hawaii, it was time for Pumpkin Hill. I mean, for now, I'm just tackling the story bit by bit, but the challenge comes from the fact that each level has 5 total missions. The normal one you've been seeing, a race to get 100 rings, find a missing Chow, beat it but fast, and then a hard mode, which I kid you not, sometimes feels like a Kaizo ROM hack or one of those shitty Mario Maker levels. I found the 3 emeralds pretty quick, and it put me at 5 out of 6 A ranks so far, but now it was time to make an announcement. Whoa, don't skip forward because I'm going to
talk about today's sponsor, Era. And they're here to help you deliver the gift of taste to loved ones this holiday. Is that the motto we're going with? Look, you might be wondering, how exactly is giving a water bottle giving the gift of taste? Well, Arup isn't a normal water bottle. Using Arup's patented pod technology, it turns normal water into a mind-blowing flavored experience. Thanks to the science of scent-based taste, all you have to do to enjoy your favorite flavors is to fill the bottle, activate the pod, sip, but don't tip. And for the holidays, Arup has 3 limited edition bundles that can make for perfect gifts, offering savings up to 30% off. And on top of it all, there is just a ridiculous selection of flavors. From their new cherry cola pods to their fruity selections like blueberry and peach. I'm a cherry guy, but Arup has something for you and everyone else on your gift list. So to cash in on some of these deals, visit Arup today, because don't you try to lie to me. Don't you try to tell me that you are absolutely finished with your Christmas shopping. It's okay though, because these deals will be running for the rest of the holiday season, all the way through December 26th. So don't put off gift shopping any longer. So head over to Arup by clicking the link in the description and find the right Arup gift for you, your friends, and family, so they can all enjoy the gift of flavored hydration this holiday season, and perhaps even beyond. On Mission 3, Tails Mirror immediately gets the booster upgrade, which is going to help cheese out certain missions in the future. This one was pretty smooth, as I found a gold beetle, changed several enemies with a microwave beep of a gun, and finished with enough time bonus for yet another A-rank. With Knuckles taking the stage, it was time for the aquatic mod. This level has an optional power-up that you definitely need later that allows Knuckles to breathe underwater, so I was going to put Emerald Hunting on hold and... Oh, shit. I wasn't even looking for the emerald. I'm trying to go down here. Well, at this point I should have finished the level, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. What the fuck? Yeah, this level's A-rank was done entirely on accident. So I guess I'll just come back later in the area. I'm sure you might have forgotten, but this game has a complete and fully functional kart racer built into it. Our hilarious goal in this one is to track down the President of the United States and his limousine. To get into A-rank though, all you have to do is beat the level in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, come on, he's right there. No way. Oh my god. So we had to get, Okay, so now that we found the president who looks like this, how about we go to Egypt? You know, because Tails has to invade the hidden base. For this one, I kept the same mentality as normal for these first few runs. Getting points is nice and all, but just try not to die. Because if you do, your points get reset to 0 and A-ranks become essentially impossible. And in a world made out of quicksand, death was a common commodity here. This level is simple, sure, but it's simple in a way that's terrifying. Does that make sense? Yeah, but with 90% of the A-ranks achieved so far, I was officially 1/18th of the way there. Oh, God. Here's the cave. This level is tough and the A-rank is tight. However, they do give us the bounce bracelet, which allows Sonic to go Boingo mode and will make every other mission so much easier. But more on that later, because there will be a later. This is a B rank. I don't know why Egypt has such a miserable level design, but somehow they created the Death Chamber for Knuckles to explore long hallways and portals to other dimensions, which all sounds pretty fun unless you're searching for 3 tiny objects. I did find the upgrade that lets you punch metal crates and spent multiple minutes exploring the stage without a single blip on my radar. No, this level was not kind to me. It was shocking that I did not find anything, but sure enough, I found out a way to clear every Knuckles mission, a giant fucking spreadsheet with every possible emerald location, since they're all random, and dear God, there are a lot of them. I know this might look like cheating per se, so I'm just gonna call these levels an open book exam. Oh yeah. There's also this boss for some reason. I don't really know where he comes from or why he's here, but he folds pretty quickly, and then they throw a second boss at you for some reason. There are faster ways to do this, sure, but it goes down pretty easily no matter what. So now that we're done with Egypt, let's go to space next. Eternal Engine. I'm such a huge defender of the mech levels because, yeah, I know it controls like that, but I get such a rush of dopamine every time I land a massive combo. Which is lucky for me because that's pretty much all this level is. I don't remember where the gold beetle is. Oh. And it's even better the second time. The level ends with a giant section of mechanical flailing, a tunnel of death, and then a shooting gallery for a finale. Afterwards, you have to jump from here to the gold ring, which feels simple, but it's those easy jumps that fill me with absolute dread. Ah, meteor herd. Let's see what our handy-dandy spreadsheet has to say about this one. Look, I love the Knuckles missions, but if I'm grinding for A rank, it would just be foolish to not use all the resources available, right? However, the spreadsheet will not help against Rouge.
No, this boss battle is awesome. You just intimidate her and she dies.
Yeah, so that was the boss fight. After revealing a bit more unresolved tension between these two, it was time for Crazy Gadget. This is one of the hardest levels in the game, but I'll talk about it more when I come back to get the A rank. Oh yeah, there's another Eggman fight. For some reason, this one is just unfair at times. I mean, you can deal as much damage as you want, but sometimes Eggman just hits you with a raw level 3 and you just gotta hold it.
Laser chill. Okay, I'm dead. Just know I won though.
Sure enough, I eventually beat it, but I have to assume that this specific boss fight genuinely gatekept most children from finishing the game and reaching the last level of the final run. The most important thing about this level is that we can pick up the Mystic Melody, which is really just a power-up required for future challenge missions. This level is full of rails, jumps, and dangerous falls. Sure, Crazy Gadget's hard, but at least this one's easier, right?
That was a pretty good run though, I think. I feel pretty happy with it. I don't know if it's A-rank material, but I'm... Ooh! I don't know, that one hurt.
No, so we'll be coming back to this one too. All that's left to do now before finishing Hero Mode is have a casual conversation while jogging with a friend and make sure that this specific friend dies a cruel fate in space. Yep, that's Hero Story. We could jump over to Dark Story, but first, let me show off some of the other missions in this game. After I repeat myself to narrate the City Escape. Now let me start with my favorite level, Metal Harbor. The second mission is always time-based since it's about collecting 100 rings as fast as you can. If you play through this level normally, you'll always end up here with specifically 99 rings, which is just cool. They also don't give you any others for a long time, so you have to know that they put one hidden ring right here in order to get the A rank. So the third mission in each level is about finding a lost chalice somewhere on the map. There's not really any indication on where they might be, but if you find this shrine somewhere, you're probably in the right area. Using the Mystic Melody can do a lot of different things, but usually it creates platforms for you to safely rescue the Chao with yet another A rank. However, I do have gripes with the typical fourth missions because it just requires you to go fast, which is usually the plan anyways. If these missions gave out ranks based on time, it would make more sense, but it's not. These are score-based, and usually it's the exact same score you need to get an A rank on the first mission, so like, I don't really get the difference here outside of a giant timer on screen, but if you A rank the first mission, you're probably gonna get an A rank on the fourth one too. Then there's the last mission that requires you to beat the level on a bullshit hard mode, but I decided that I was gonna save all those for the end to make sure we get a climactic finale and not, say, Chow Karate. Oh yeah, Chow Card is a required part of this run, by the way. But not yet, so I got started on cleaning up more and more missions from Hero Story, like collecting 100 rings in City Escape and then doing Chow missions with just enough time to get another A rank. I know that I don't have to show you every single mission, but since I'm already in this deep, I might as well let this video serve as a guide in case you are also deranged and decide you want to avenge your childhood shortcomings by getting an A rank in Mission 4 of City Escape. So to mix it up, let's do round 101 next. Getting 100 rings here was perhaps one of the easiest levels in all of Sonic Adventure 2 since there isn't any possible way to lose them. But since you can't save a Chao here, the kart racer missions get a bit creative. Mission 3, don't hit other cars. This is the same advice I try to follow when I drive, but sometimes, much like in real life, you turn a corner just a bit too sharp and slaughter a family of 4, and have to start the mission all over again. Sure, I could be a better driver, but after beating that level, now they want me to suddenly avoid hitting walls? This might sound easy, but when your car is stuck making this noise, you can only do so much. So after eventually beating Mission 4, I decided to give Knuckles some love and collect 100 rings in Wild Canyon. Yeah, the second mission is typically the easiest one, but treasure hunter missions do get a little difficult because sometimes these levels don't even have 100 rings, which is somehow one of the least shocking parts of this game. Look on the bright side. At least Wild Canyon isn't one of those stages. For the Chao mission, I didn't have the Mystic Melody for Knuckles, but luckily it was hidden in this exact level. So I had to climb to the top, sing a song, and save another Chao. And it's like, honestly, how do you even get here? I know that I keep complaining about how the first and fourth missions are essentially the same, but when you're searching for emeralds, that timer does do a good job of scaring the hell out of you before getting blessed with such a beautiful route of emeralds for taking home an A rank in the 29th emblem of the run. So now let's try an actual Tails mission. In these levels, your rings don't even keep you alive. These mechs have health bars, which implies that they expect you to get hit multiple times, and that's exactly why these 100-ring missions suddenly become a bit more difficult. Sometimes you get jump scared by a bomb, sometimes a plane flies into you at Mach speed, and sometimes another off-screen plane bombs you from a completely unreactable angle while holding 99 rings. Look at that! No! No! But despite the several targeted bombings on an 8-year-old Fox, I finally got an A rank. But like, Jesus, how was I supposed to beat this as a kid? I realized that I couldn't save any challenge without Tails' mystic melody, so I returned to Hidden Base to find it. Only to fail the A rank requirement since I couldn't find 100 rings fast enough. So imagine my frustration when I realized my chat was actually correct for once. Path behind you? Oh. Okay, got it. So while we're here, let's clean up Hidden Base by saving the Chao that's hidden in plain sight. And by that, I mean not really hidden at all. And as you'd expect, Mission 4 was an absolute breeze. So with a lot of levels yet to be finished, I went to the aquatic mine and sincerely struggled to find 100 rings. But when I actually went to get the air necklace this time, I realized that this secret path was loaded with rings. So I found roughly 30 around the overworld and returned to the hidden grotto to finish this mission in record time. However, this Chao mission was a very complicated game of hide and seek. Of course, I used the Mystic Melody I just got, but then spent an embarrassingly long amount of time trying to figure out where the hell am I supposed to go. Somehow, this missing Chao also performed death-defying stunts by navigating through these treacherous underwater tunnels. Sure. I know that Mission 4 puts a scary timer on screen, but once again, I have a spreadsheet. So now it's time to go back to Mission Street since I got the Mystic Melody and saved another Chao who has realistically ended up in one of the most dangerous situations of magic. I do not know where to go in this mission, but when it comes to Lost Chaos, if you ever see a path that looks like it's unnecessary, incorrect, and ultimately leads to nowhere, that's somehow going to be the correct path every single time. But for this mission, oh my god, oh my fucking god, you can get sniped out of the sky. Awesome. So the next time, I made sure that the specific bot perished, and then I nearly died right before saving the Chao. For the first time so far, this fourth mission actually did prove to be difficult. Sonic and Knuckles are so good at storming through their own respective levels, but Tails takes his time. Getting points in mech missions require you to meticulously build combos, which makes the ending of these levels tight.
Hey, watch out for the fighter jet. Oh god. Oh my god, that was so close to hitting me again. Oh, damn. Oh, it's right here too. Oh, I'm right at the end. Fire reset. Oh my god, get me out. Oh, damn, dude, so close yet again. Oh, god. Okay, let's not get crazy.
Yeah. Ugh, it's even more painful to watch the second time. After such a tragic loss, I was not going to let them get the best of me again. For a pleasant change of pace, any level featuring Sonic is usually an absolutely free A rank since collecting 100 rings typically just happens during normal gameplay. Before moving on to the next mission though, I wanted to revisit City Escape. Not to attempt the hard mode, but to make sure I didn't forget about acquiring the magic hands for later. This upgrade may seem entirely useless, but it's only marginally useless. No, it will definitely have at least one extremely niche usage later in the run. Anyways, back to Green Forest. Sometimes the Chao is hidden in plain sight, but this is just one of the few examples of me not even having the slightest clue where to go. While exploring every corner, I found the Ancient Light upgrade, and I legitimately did not know this existed.
Did I know about this? Oh. No, I didn't know about that.
I eventually did find the shrine, but suffered an embarrassing amount of death from this level design made for combos. After another shameful game over, I clawed my way back and got not just one, but two of the remaining A-rings in Green Forest. Similar to the other mech levels, Prison Lane barely has any rings, so in a quest to get 100 of them, there isn't really a huge secret on how to do this. It's really just about holding forward and hope that it happens. I know you don't need to know the exact whereabouts of yet another Chao, but if I went through all 180 emblems, I have earned the right to talk about him, okay? He's over here, by the way. Oh, and the emblem for the fourth mission? Yeah, right here. Nearly 25% of the way done. Jesus Christ. I know I've only been at this for 4.5 hours, but it's been a long 4.5 hours, okay? In Pumpkin Hill, I didn't really know where to go for 100 rings, so my first attempt was dedicated purely to recon, and after I found enough, I created a route, followed it, and moved on to find the Chow on top of this creepy mountain. And yeah, we're gonna be skipping over a lot of the fourth missions, right? So with 47 out of 180 emblems collected, I decided to call it a night, and immediately started streaming back up the next morning. In hopes of avenging myself from yesterday, I returned to Pyramid Cave to claim that highly coveted A-ring. A few months ago, I watched the world record 100% speedrun from Trader, which inspired me to do this in the first place. And in that video, he kept performing this tech called Super Mountain. I never learned how to do it, but I had a guess.
What is the tech? Oh, that tech.
Cool. But is this alone gonna make the difference? No, I do not know why this one level is the bane of my existence, but it took several failed attempts to simply figure out what the hell was I supposed to be doing. In hopes of feeling somewhat competent, I took on the 100 ring mission for a free A-ring, but when it came to finding the Chow, needless to say, this level was not kind of it. Yeah, when it came to the fourth mission, somehow I beat it here effortlessly, which doesn't really make sense at all. Well, I guess that means I can get the A-ring on the first mission, right? Okay, these 4 missions somehow took an entire hour for me to beat, but at least I get to move on and tackle the death chamber with nothing. Again, these levels barely have any range. I felt like I kept searching the barren land for resources and routinely finding nothing. Despite it being hard at first, the coolest part of these missions is that I was forced to make a route in live time without any prior knowledge. Eventually, I had my route. Run towards the center, run around for a bit, take the blue path, hit this box, grab the shield, get hit totally on purpose, use Mystic Melody to make some rings appear, and oh, okay, no, I don't have enough. So I popped into the back portal and it respawned all of the rings again. Huh. No, that's not good. And then I learned that apparently the back ring does not spawn until one of 2 conditions are met. Once you go past the time required for an A rank, which we obviously don't want, or 2, you take damage. I didn't end up needing it for this level, but that back ring definitely opens up some interesting possibilities for the future. However, the Chow mission was one of the most peculiar ones. First, the Mystic Melody taken to an underwater labyrinth, then after conquering it, yeah, good luck finding the Chow, asshole. I tried to play a game of hot and cold with the audio cues, but ended up taking way too long before realizing that it was just above me and I was being a little bit of an idiot. Good thing about these kinds of missions is that by the time you play it for the second time, the hardest part is already over. Oh, and then there's the 4th mission where you just pull up spreadsheets and continue winning, but in a reasonable time. With 53 emblems collected exclusively from Hero Story, I know that I could have kept going, but I wanted to experience the other half of the game in Dark Story, starting with Eggman's Iron Gate. Surprisingly, the overall design of these levels differs pretty greatly from Tails in my opinion. Eggman levels really just feel like a run-and-gun shooter that begs you to keep holding forward and holding the trigger down on every enemy in your path. And if you do that, you should pretty much always find an A rank at the end. Next up is this brief boss fight from Shadow into an embarrassing moment in competitive spreadsheets as it only resulted in a B rank. Right before Eggman's Sand Ocean. This level features a good amount of platforming combined with a lot of enemies to shoot, but despite that, I got a C rank, which is not very good. When it comes to Shadow levels though, they're essentially identical to Sonic's. The start of Radical Highway has a hidden power-up that we need to come back later for, or not. Yeah, I guess we can just get it early. Typically for these kinds of missions, if you just hit enemies in your path and make it to the end quickly, you'll likely get an A rank for the level. Luckily, the camera sure does do exactly what it's intended to do. Oh, game? Would you like to fucking zoom in? At least things worked out on the second attempt, and by worked out, I mean things are not going well. Rouge's now up to bat with one of the worst levels in the entire game, Egg Wars. It doesn't feature the 4th dimension like Knuckles' level did, but it's hard to complain about these levels when I do in fact have spreadsheets pulled up on my other monitors, you know? If you couldn't tell from earlier, Eggman's missions require an obscene amount of points, and Lost Colony is no exception. It's nice for the future levels that we find the boosters here, but Jesus Christ, you shoot nearly everything in sight just to make it to the end so the game can spin in your face. Following that is yet another Eggman level for some reason, but Weapons Bed literally begs you on all fours for the freest A rank of your life. I mean, there is so much fodder scattered across the entire map. So now that that's out of the way, let's get a fox and make it to the best treasure hunter level in the game, Security Vault. Yeah, there's a giant timer in the corner, but it doesn't really mean anything since if you want an A rank, you're gonna have to find all 3 of these emeralds before it reaches 0 anyways. I don't know exactly what it is about this mission, but the vibes are just immaculate. Being a treasure hunter performing a heist just feels right. Good thing for us, they left all the treasure out of the plain sight, allowing me to get another A rank. Sure, Rouge has to fight the giant mech, which isn't very hard to do, but Shadow's White Jungle is next, and I'm sorry, I'm just gonna skip through all this because I just want to talk about this goddamn cutscene. It's iconic, I know, but you can tell the developers really liked it because we have been forced to watch it twice now, and I promise you that this will not be the last time either. Yeah, whatever. Let's just blow up the island and drive a fucking car-shaped cock and balls so we can find Tails and... Wait, what did she just say? When it came to Shadow's Skyrail, I spent a long time on this mission. Not because it's hard or that I was trying to get an A rank, but rather because I'm very stubborn and wanted to attempt this entirely unnecessary skip that, in my defense, looked very cool. But was it worth it? And then after fighting the egg golem, No! So after fighting the egg golem, I fought the egg golem again and got launched straight to mad space. This is currently one of the levels of all time, but not even a spreadsheet could save my illiterate ass. Eventually, I did conquer most of the beta for Super Mario Galaxy and stumbled upon one of the most embarrassing moments yet.
I think it's here. Yeah.
Really?
No way this is what kills the run.
It shoots.
It's probably just on the side, isn't it? That's pretty embarrassing, actually.
Now that the tables are flipped for this fight, I used the exact same strategy as the last one. Wow. The penultimate level of Dark Story is Eggman's Cosmic Wall. This stage is one hell of a journey, so I'll save that explanation for when I come back for an A rank, because I did not. Before we put Eggman to rest, though, he has to whiff punish Tails' raw level 3 before killing him once more, but this time in space. Final Chase, the last mission in Dark Story. For this, I just want to go as fast as I could, only take a brief detour to grab the Mystic Melody. I definitely had some moments close to death, like more than one, but somehow managed to bring home an A rank on my first try, and honestly, thank God, this level is hell. So now it's time for that cutscene, and much like last time, you just kind of play it until you're done playing it, and then you're at the credits. Again! Right before this random Kingdom Hearts-ass cutscene starts playing and unlocking the last story. After finishing both storylines, you know that Sonic stopped the Eggman Death Star, but Shadow said the Eggman Death Star is going to destroy humanity, and now the giant Eggman Death Star is falling down to Earth to destroy humanity. I guess. So all 5 of our heroes, yes, these 2 are heroes, now have to team up together and create one of the most hype relay races of all time, Cannon's Core. First up, Tails has to navigate through this corrupted labyrinth while possessing the ability to stop time through these weird switches scattered throughout the map. Then, after breaking through the first section, Eggman takes over while killing rogue bots and navigating through toxic waste in one of my favorite platforming sections in the entire game. Next up is Rouge, who has to flood the core by sneaking behind the waterfall and pressing the flood button, which is confusingly convenient. Then Knuckles takes over since he can breathe underwater thanks to this entirely optional and not required at all power-up. This next section unfortunately takes an incredibly long time. If only there was a way to do it faster. Oh well, guess not. For the last leg of this relay, Sonic steps up as the anchor. Despite all of the other levels being decently fleshed out, this is really just a few enemies before facing a water park slide and the level's over. For now, I genuinely believe that this combined level is one of the coolest parts of any video game ever, so what a fitting 69th emblem for us. As you might have noticed, Shadow did not participate in the relay race. Why? Well, he has to fight his big brother, the pre-Ultimate Life Form. To this day, I don't know how you go from this to this, but all in a hard day's work, I suppose. The first Bio-Lizard fight is definitely one of the most tedious parts of the game, though. I wouldn't exactly call it hard, but it's just unkind.
Oh my god, I die here, don't I? Oh, that's what killed her.
Sure enough, I pulled through and set us up for one of the greatest moments in video game history. Oh, the music, the setting, the giant fucking lizard in space, the reveal of Super Shadow. God! This is an impossible peak for me personally, and I've never popped off more than seeing this for the first time as an 8-year-old.
Have we as a society, or we as a culture, or an industry of game developers, has anyone really made a moment to top this one?
Look, this boss fight is just incredible, okay? It doesn't even matter if this is one of the least memorable bosses in Sonic history, because this thing is remembered for the moment. Also, speaking of the moment, somehow something incorrect happened.
No, Shadow, no, we move. We move. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can do that? It moves? Huh? Okay. Whatever. Wait, what is Sonic even doing here? What did Sonic even do? What happened?
And just like that, Sonic and Shadow saved the world. I mean, sure, Shadow died, but did he really? Also, Sonic Movie 3. Hey, I see you. Don't fuck this up now. Anyways, the world is saved. Credits roll for the final time, and now just 110 more emblems left to go. Oh, this is gonna be a long video. For the next emblems, I decided to test out some of the extra modes, like Boss Rush. This isn't really anything complicated or elaborate, since I've already showcased exactly what you do in all of these, so there's one. And you get another for clearing the dark path of the bosses. Yeah, there's one for doing all, but it just felt a bit repetitive after clearing Hero and Dark mode. So I put it on the shelf for later so I could focus on the best part of Sonic Adventure 2. The kart racing, of course. This section is split up between 3 separate emblems since there are 3 different courses, each with varying difficulty. First off, the AI cheats like hell in this game. I have no idea how you're supposed to catch up until the game just lets you. It feels like you're playing a kart racer with turn-based combat. Like Shadow gets his dick crushed and then suddenly takes the whole race. So you can continue this confusing game of tug of war for the medium course, which is fine. And yeah, you do it again on the expert course, but I just want to show off this one skip. Yeah, isn't that shit cool? Okay, and we're done. That's all 3 emblems, and we're finished with kart racing. For now, 9 hours into this run, and not even halfway, I wasn't feeling great. Like the whole world record has already beat the game by now, and yes, even the Chao emblems. When it came to White Jungle though, I spent some time cleaning up the missing A-ring from the first mission and then set off to Chao World for the first time. I then watched Shadow create life and purchase more life through illicit means. Shadow then created a slightly edgier life and took it upon himself to name him Shadow 2, but that is a story for another day. I mean, we still have to collect 100 rings in White Jungle. Wasn't that fun? In case you've forgotten about the Chao missions, and if so, I can't say that I blame you. I spent a good amount of time while searching for this Chao and didn't have any luck on my first attempt. But he was just hiding in plain sight on this slightly separate path, which means now it's time for mission 4, you know, like mission 1, but with the timer. Wait, no, mission 1 on this level has a timer. Okay, it's officially the same mission, but again. After that, I just wanted to check out Security Hall in hopes of finding 100 rings, but like most treasure hunter missions, there are like only 4 rings. So remember when I told you about the back ring exploit a while ago? I did a quick recon session to find enough rings and then restarted the mission while making sure I got hit right at the start so the back ring would appear. Then it was just a matter of executing the route and following it until I got at least 50 rings before hopping back into the back ring, following the route again, and collecting a free A-ring. Routing in live time is definitely one of my favorite experiences from some of these levels, especially when some of them are impossible to do without certain upgrades. So, back to Dry Lagoon to collect Rouge's Mystic Melody, and while I'm here, I might as well clean up the missing A-ring, yeah? Next up, 100 rings, and one of the quickest routes I've ever managed to come up with. After scouting out the area, I noticed there were multiple bubbles in a row offering tons of rings, which made this mission shockingly fast, and you just follow the same route twice before clearing the mission flawlessly. After searching for a shrine, I set out to save this Chao in record time who was just having a little swim. Then through the power of Spreadsheet Gaming, swiftly achieved another emblem for mission 4. So now it's time for the run back of Radical Highway. Redeeming the A-rank wasn't a daunting task, and neither was 100 rings, since in these levels, you just hold forward until you get a shiny new emblem. What's interesting about the Chao missions is that you start to develop this weird sixth sense for them. If you don't come across a shrine naturally, the first place that feels like it would be strange to check is usually always correct. Then the 4th mission was attempted and cleared, and that's all I can really say about it. Feeling nostalgic about all the kart racing, I returned to Route 280 to quickly collect 100 rings and was then presented with an impossible mission of do not cause car accidents. I mentioned before how easy it is to slaughter a family of 4, but did you know that they can fight back, cause the accident, and blame you?
Bro, put your turn
Look, I don't know why they had it out for me, but they did, and I somehow ended up clearing it on my first attempt because I refuse to take credit for that one. So now Rouge had to attempt an even harder mission of not hitting a single wall. I guess it's a bit easier since the walls can't run into me, at least I hope. I tried to take this one safe, but kept getting impatient and ended up resetting off of blatant arrogance time and time again. If you're new here, hi, take a seat. This happens a lot. So after finishing up this mission, I saved the 5th one for the last gauntlet at the end and picked up a Chao key so someone else besides Shadow could enter the Chao Garden. Thus, Sonic created Sonic Jr. as a rival for Shadow 2. But in attempts of creating the perfect Chao, I realized something. This shit takes forever. Anyways, back to Security Hall so I can collect Rouge's treasure scope and find the hidden Chao all the way up at the top in an impossible to access platform. Yeah, crazy how these optional power-ups are really not that optional, huh? After I finished off Security Hall's 4th mission in record time, and since I couldn't stop thinking about it, I returned back to Chao World with a plan this time. It might go against the whole point of this video, but you're currently watching videos from a guy who uses rare candies and Nuzlocke, a gun in Pikmin 4, and now a software designed to create the ultimate life form in a creature named Shadow 2. So, after changing a few numbers here and there, we took for a test drive in Chao Karate.
Yeah, this is pre and post times. Oh my god, look at him. He is willing and ready to scratch.
Oh, one punch, one punch!
Oh, you see the line though?
Yeah, so Shadow 2 did that roughly 19 more times, and it resulted in not just 1, but 4 whole emblems added to the collection. Then it was time for Chao Racing. This is like karate in the sense that it's a testament to your Chao strength, but more like the DMV in the way that you can only hope to accomplish one small task, but it ends up taking 4 hours anyways. Since Shadow 2 was given an abundant amount of performance-enhancing drugs, each race was over within just a few seconds. Unfortunately, the other side of that coin is that sometimes the stats were so freakishly high that the game couldn't process how strong he was, and he would soft lock the game by being too strong to shake fruit off a tree. Not sure how this one works out, but I had to put the Rock Lee ankle weights on him for the rest of the races. So emblem after emblem, win after win, I was starting to feel more confident with Shadow 2 and decided to boost his stats up to the game's absolute limit, and what do you know?
It's not.
It crashed the game, which allowed me to learn something very interesting about Sonic Adventure 2. Apparently, Chao data doesn't save until you leave the garden. So all of those emblems, progress, and time it took to find the perfect numbers were suddenly gone. I didn't have much motivation to keep going, so I ended stream, grinded the races again off stream, and came back the next day bright and early to finish the rest. Before we could call Chao Garden conquered though, Shadow had to give birth to a Dark Chao. Witness a Hero Chao evolved to rival it and attempt the last 2 race categories before rounding out the total emblem count at 99. After a flawless career, we let Shadow 2 retire in the blood puddles of hell and set out to conquer every single boss fight in the entire game for Emblem 100. At this point, I can finally taste the finish line. I know 80 emblems still seems like a lot, but I was starting to get into a rhythm here and felt confident I could beat the rest of the game in like another 10 hours? Oh, Jesus. So with 80 emblems remaining, I just wanted to finish getting A ranks on everything since the boss rushes, kart races, and challenges were all out of the way. Playing the actual game is all that was left. So for the 101st emblem, I set out for Eggman's Iron Gate to collect 100 rings. My attempts are usually just trying to beat these levels as fast as I can, and if I get an A rank, I move on with my head held high. Before I could save any chows there, though, I had to go back to Sand Ocean to find Eggman's Mystic Melody. Then I forgot about the Mystic Melody and accidentally learned a new glitch thanks to multiple world record holders in my chat. Apparently, you can create an infinite amount of combos by locking onto everything in the general vicinity and then canceling it by whistling near a pipe. It's not a super hard input and allows you the freest A ranks, but really only on this one specific level. Then, instead of finding the Mystic Melody, the whole reason I came here, I accidentally forgot again and got 100 rings instead. So now that I'm on a Chao mission, I definitely need the melody to save them, right? Well, I don't know if I did or not, because I did it without it by accident yet again, so I'm kind of at a loss here. Usually the 4th mission is routinely skipped over, but I have to take this time to talk about how I actually found the Mystic Melody on my 4th attempt. of not getting distracted. So imagine how stupid I felt when I realized that it's literally at the start of the level, slightly to the left. Yeah, not really my best moment. So I just spammed that weird whistle cancel thing to farm an infinite amount of points and cleared all of Sand Ocean for now. And since I actually have the Mystic Melody, this allows me to return back to Iron Gate and save this poor Chao who got lost crawling through the Sonic equivalent of Area 51. Exactly what I said before, if you ever see a branching path that feels the slightest bit incorrect, that's always going to be correct somehow. So now that it's time to beat the 4th mission, how crazy would it be if we beat the 4th mission? Whoa, we beat the 4th mission. Oh, remember when I spent about an hour trying to hit a 6 skip just to get a C rank on Skyrail? Yeah, now it's about time to scrub that one down and then move on to the mission where you collect 100 rings by following a path to 100 rings. Am I doing a good job of not making it sound repetitive? Honestly. Since this level is so short, the Chao location is pretty easy to find since you cross it on every normal playthrough. At the top of this tower, you sing your melody, take them home, and quickly complete the 4th mission without talking about it too much, since it's literally the exact same game plan as the 1st mission. For weapons beds, though, collecting the 100 rings is easy because there are so many random groups of them laid out everywhere. So this mission is really just about not getting hit by the onslaught of enemies so you can finish collecting all 100. As for the Chao, I spent forever trying to find the Mystic Melody Shrine, and despite running through the level multiple times, I had no idea where it was. I felt absolutely lost. Sure, eventually I found the Chao, but this room, this little section, is completely inaccessible without the Mystic Melody. But I felt like if anyone could cheese it, it'd be me. Y'all are being way too because it's like, if it doesn't work, what did we lose? Like 10 minutes? Yeah, it pushes me off this wall. So I have to make it over the corner. Look, don't you feel so foolish now? Oh my god! That was a small victory, sure, but a huge personal one that I really needed 16 hours into the run. Next up, Mission 4 of Weapons Bed. Normally, I do skip over these, but I struggled a bit here. You naturally spend so much time setting up long, elaborate combos with Eggman, and every single time, I just forget about the timer entirely until it was way too late. So yeah, this one is tight, but if you keep moving forward, you can bring home the 112th emblem. I then took a moment to reflect on this beautiful bouquet of pink A-rings filling my screen. At this point, it really started to feel like I was close, especially since I've been putting off the final missions for all levels, and you get one bonus emblem for getting all A-ranks with any specific character. So now, let's just rip off the band-aid and tackle Rouge's headquarters. Believe it or not, finding 100 rings in levels that barely even have 100 rings has become one of my favorite missions, since it always starts off with a recon session, and once I find enough, I just follow the route. This one starts with taking damage right as all the start to activate the back row for later. Then I just follow this full circle loop around the map while collecting a little over 50 rings just before doing it again, but this time in reverse, so I don't have to activate the homing death beam to collect another A-ring. The Chao is hidden below a 2,000-pound heated weight that murders them instantly, but if you slide under right before their imminent death, you're rewarded with another A-ring for some reason. Then the 4th mission, blah 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 blah, spreadsheets A-rank, and now we're on to Sonic's crazy gadget. In the base playthrough of Hero Story, I got a B-rank, so I was determined to avenge that with a little trick that I barely remember and have actually never tried. It's gonna go great. I just completed the level as per usual until I got to the weird gravity maze right before the end. Through a well-timed super bounce and a Hail Mary of another jump, I crossed the death plane that kills Sonic instantly, but somehow it gives you the A-rank anyways. As always, finding 100 rings is as simple as just holding forward in these kinds of missions. The Chao was a bit more hidden. I remember finding the Mystic Melody Shrine somewhere in the gravity maze, so I just explored the area until I found it and performed a few skips, followed the path in my head, and hoped it was right. Oh, then the 4th mission went about as expected, yeah. Next up was Final Rush, and as I attempted to figure out this level, I'd just like to say, thank you for watching this far into the video. I know I'm explaining every single emblem, but I just wanted to explain every single emblem. I'm hoping that this is one of the videos you watch while eating lunch, but like spread out over 3 or 4 days, and if it is, then my own personal mission was a success. So thanks for watching, and I hope you're at least subscribed this late into the video, and if you do, I promise to give you all the culinary accompaniment you could ever ask for. Anyways, Final Rush, yeah? This mission took me a long time to perfect. First off, I never even knew where the golden beetle was, and then when I found it, how the hell do I hit him? So I decided I'd come back to that later and focus on collecting another free emblem with 100 rings. Started with the Chow, but going back to that first mission, my biggest discoveries for points were making sure I nailed the awesome jump at the start. That helps, apparently. And another awesome jump at the end. All other points can be picked up from enemies and performing perhaps necessary skips to find the golden beetle. I don't know how I was supposed to find them normally, but it's an A rank either way. I'm pretty sure I died on that level more than any other level in the game so far, so despite getting that A rank, I wanted to take a break from that and try something fun, you know, like Knuckles and Meteor. Cleaning up the first mission was a breeze because, you know, but the next one was going to be a lot harder. Before I could even tackle the 100 rings, I had to pick up Knuckles' final optional but totally required power-up of the sunglasses. This is the exact same thing as Brutus Treasure Scope, but it makes him look cooler. This power-up reveals random rings that you couldn't see otherwise, so if you combine that with using fallen meteorites to explode hidden walls, now this mission becomes doable. To find the Chow here, though, you have to play a quick game of Intergalactic Only Up before finding a shrine that teleports you to a teleport that rescues the lost Chow. The fourth mission, again, was nothing crazy, but I still feel the need to mention them whenever I pick up another emblem. I don't think this is going to be a hot take by any means, but Map Space might be the worst level in the entire game. Not only do the hints look like this, but the whole gravity gimmick is awkward and ultimately difficult to traverse. Nevertheless, my spreadsheets prevail, and in order to find 100 rings, I created a very difficult route that was fast enough to get an A rank, but imagine the surprise on my stupid-ass face when I realized some of the rings were hidden due to not using the treasure scope. And at this point, I am done calling these power-ups optional. Being fresh off a meteor herd, I assumed the Chow was also going to be hiding at the top, and, well, the shrine was, but for some reason, I had to go through a strange labyrinth of teleporters before I was able to secure the A rank on the first try. Then, you know, fourth mission. Since we're stuck in space, though, let's continue on with Tails' Eternal Engine. I got the A rank on the first mission already, so the next one was really just about collecting 100 rings while dodging every possible jump scare, which might have happened a lot. After I finally got it, I had to backtrack a little bit because I realized I also forgot to get the Mystic Melody for Tails and was too tired to be bothered, so I turned stream off this day and came back the next for what was hopefully the final day of 100%ing Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, this was a 3-day experience. To start off, I wanted to play one of the best levels in the entire game, Eggman's Cosmic Wall. This A rank requires the highest point total of any level in the game and is such a genuine run and gun. You really just hold forward, fly, and chain together as many combos as you possibly can. There really isn't much more to it than just that. But if you're struggling on it, focus on combos less on the rails, since a lot of things will despawn if you hold the B button for too long. After killing nearly everything space has to offer, I was rewarded for my efforts and set off to collect 100 rings. This one isn't as hard as you'd expect it to be with 1,000 of